What's up, guys? It is Seek and Return Gaming, and tonight is a very, very special night. It is Saturday night's main event, and even more importantly, it is John Cena's final match. I am very much looking forward to tonight's pay-per-view because we're getting some fresh matches, and I feel like we haven't really been getting too many fresh matches. I'm tired of seeing the mix-up of like LA Knight, the Usos, CM Punk, Roman, Sammy, or whatever, against like the Vision and all that. I'm tired of seeing like those matches, and I feel like we're getting a lot of fresh matches tonight, so I'm very much looking forward to everything. And it is John Cena's final match. And so tonight I'm going to go over my predictions for those matches. And if I believe we've got Leon Slater and Javon Evans versus AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. We've got Sol Ruka versus Bayley. We've got Oba Femi versus Cody Rhodes. We've got John Cena versus Gunther. Now, I'm going to start with Leon Slater and Javon Evans versus AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. I'm going to go with AJ and Dragon get the dub. I feel like it'll be a good, clean, fun match, and I think we're going to see a lot of really great stuff in it. So yeah, I'm going to go with AJ and Dragon. It is very possible that Javon and Leon could get the dub. It very much is. I feel like out of all the matches, that's definitely one where I feel like it could go to Javon and Leon, but I'm going to go with AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. Next match, I'm going to go with Bayley and Sol Ruka, and I'm very much looking forward to this match. Sol Ruka has been doing really great in NXT. The Soul Snatcher finisher is something crazy. Bayley is a vet. She's been doing this for a minute. She is very much established, and I feel like this match, I feel like Bayley is really the perfect person for Sol Ruka to go against, because Bayley, again, she's established, she's a vet, she's done everything, but she's still doing her thing, and I feel like this is just going to be a great match. I think it's going to be great. It's going to be really fun, but I'm definitely going to go with Bayley gets the dub on this one. I think Bayley is going to get it. Yeah, I think it's going to be a really fun match. Bayley definitely has more experience, and I'm going to go with Bayley gets the win on this. Oba Femi versus Cody Rhodes. So this one's very interesting because I feel like Cody, at least this is me personally, pretty much since WrestlePalooza, we know how that ended. In WrestlePalooza, it wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad pay-per-view, but what really brought it down was Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre. The ending to that match at WrestlePalooza, that was what brought the pay-per-view down. And since then, we have been getting just constant Drew McIntyre and Cody, with Drew losing. And honestly, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of seeing that feud. It should have ended a long time ago. And on top of that, if you're going to keep having this feud with nothing different, put the title on Drew. I don't understand why they won't put the title on Drew McIntyre. Why they just keep having it to where Cody just wins. I feel like they've been doing Drew McIntyre really, really dirty, really bad, and it sucks. So I am going to go with, not quite near that, but yeah, quite there yet. I kind of went off on a little tangent, but this is a very interesting match because you got someone like Oba Femi. Oba has been very, very dominant in NXT. He's been very dominant. He's back. He lost the title to Ricky Saints a bit ago, but he won it back. And and he cut a promo with Cody on SmackDown saying, he's the ruler, he is the bringer of war. Like Oba Femi has been very dominant, but Cody Rhodes also has been dominant, and it's Cody Rhodes. He is the undisputed champion, and anything could happen, honestly. Now, there's been a lot of talk of Oba Femi could get the win, and honestly, I'm not gonna say it's not possible because it is, but it's like, I don't know, because I kind of feel like you shouldn't have him get the dub against Cody. Because, like, on top of that, I'm sure Oba Femi's probably going to be on the main roster soon, but I just kind of feel like he maybe shouldn't beat Cody yet. But it could go either way. It could really go either way. I feel like it's like, and on top of that, it's like if Cody beats, or if Obafemi beats Cody, where does Cody go from there, right? Where does Cody go? Because especially with, and it's kind of crazy too, because it's like with everything that's been going on with Cody and Drew, and you know, Drew constantly losing, then you have Obafemi come in and just beat him. That's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. And it's like, you know, if Cody does lose, where do you go with Cody Rhodes from there? It would be one thing if, like, let's say Cody had lost the title to Drew, right? Let's say he was just off his game. I could see, like, I could see this happening and Oba coming in and getting the dub. But it's like, if Cody wins, where do you go with Cody Rhodes? So, as tough as it kind of is, I'm going to go with Cody Rhodes gets the W in that match. I'm going to go Cody gets the dub. In the last match, John Cena versus Gunther. Man, this is another tough match because, like, I know it's John Cena's last match, but just think, what if John Cena wins? What if Cena leaves on kind of a high note and he leaves on a W, but he still retires? So he's going to retire regardless. But what if Cena leaves on a win and retires still? Think about that. Think how crazy that would be. Now, Gunther made his return in the Last Time Is Now tournament, and honestly, I mean, I get why Gunther got this far. You know, I'm not the biggest LA Knight fan, honestly. I'm not the biggest LA Knight fan, but they've been doing LA Knight really dirty. In fact, I kind of feel like they've been doing him a bit more dirty than Drew McIntyre. So I was going to say that to say, I was thinking initially when this whole tournament was going on, I was like, man, like, what if I was honestly towards the end, I was rooting for LA Knight. And I was like, you know, I was thinking, like, you know, why didn't LA Knight win? You know, that would have, for him to beat Cena, that would have really boosted his career. And, you know, I mean, I mean, for something like that, they can't drop that. They have to continue to push him up and let him continue to gain momentum. So, but I mean, at the same time, I get why Gunther would have gotten a dub, because it's like, Gunther's like, that's one of their big guys. That's one of their main guys. And, you know, again, from there, I mean, who knows where Gunther's going to go, you know, after that. But, I mean, you know, that's one of their main guys. So it's like, you essentially have to keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. But I don't see why they couldn't have done that with LA Knight. So, because I feel like they're really doing LA Knight dirty. And I remember LA Knight is still extremely over, but I remember, like, what, maybe a couple years ago or so, yeah, last year, year before, he was really, really, really over. Like, he was over. He's still over, but he was really, really over. I feel like they should have really, they should have shot the gun on that during that time. And they still have a chance, but LA Knight's getting older, you know, and it's like you keep having him lose all these big opportunities. He loses to Gunther at the final of the Last Time Is Now tournament. He's losing all these opportunities, and at some point, you know, you gotta pull the trigger on him and really push him. Like I said, I'm not the big. It's not that I don't like LA Knight. He's just not my favorite. But I feel like they're really doing him dirty. But moving on. So yeah, my thing was, what if Cena walks out with a dub? But then on the other side, what if Cena gets? What if he loses? Right? Let's think about he loses, right? But let's also think about, what if Cena gets completely just obliterated in this match? Then what? What if Cena gets destroyed in this match, and that's the way things end? Welts on his body. You can see the marks from the chops. And we know how Gunther fights. Gunther is brutal. Gunther is just complete. I mean, we know how he fights. What if Cena just gets obliterated, and we see all the marks over his body from the match, and that's how it's left? What if Cena's last match, what if that is how it's left? He just gets destroyed, which is highly possible. Could happen. So I think there are so many different ways that that this match could go. And honestly, the other matches, I feel like there's so many different ways that those could go as well. But we are focusing on John Cena versus Gunther, and so because of that, my pick for that match is going to be Gunther. I think it's going to be Gunther, and honestly, I could see Cena getting destroyed, and that being it. I really could, but we're going to see what happens. I'm looking very forward to these matches and this pay-per-view. I hope you guys are able to watch, and let me know your opinions in the comments. Let me know your predictions. If you like this video, give it a like, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content, more games, more wrestling stuff. Also check out my prayer channel as well, Seek and Return. This is Seek and Return Gaming here. I have another channel that is a prayer channel called Seek and Return. Check them out both. And yeah, you guys have a great night. You enjoy Saturday night's main event. You be blessed. You just be able to spend time with your family. Give God time. I pray that He will sustain you and your family and your friends and keep all of you safe. You guys have a great night. I'll see you on the next one.